Hello, welcome to Watson's Barbecue. In this video, I'm going to be joined by my co-host, this Spot, which I can't seem to get rid of, and I'm going to be putting together the new original PK grill. So I've got the PKTX, I did a video on that and I've used that in a few videos, but they've just come out with a new original, which is the kind of non-portable version. Yeah, let's put it together. So just very quickly before we get started, so just picked this up from Pro Smoke Barbecue here in the UK. They've got these, they've got the PK Goes, they've got the PKTX, they've got the 360. This is the newest one, so this is just a modern version of their original PK grill. Loads of new features on it, which we'll go through when we put it together. Talked a little bit about hot and fast, low and slow, so you can use this like a, like a kind of offset heat cooking, like a Kamado or whatever. So yeah, let's get it out of the box, put it together, and see what it looks like. So that's pretty much all the pieces. The grates, just, there you go, picking them up. They're so much thicker and heavier than the one that came with the PKTX. So that's a bottom grate. Yeah, let's put it together. Right, so here it is all built. It's actually the next day. Had some problem with the footage yesterday, and it was getting kind of dark by the time I wanted to reshoot it. So here it is all built up. Let's cover some of the features on the new grill. So just starting off with inside the grill. So the first thing I noticed about this was the new grill grates. So these are much thicker and heavier, just generally heavier duty than the one that came with the TX. So these aren't going to rust out nearly as quickly, which is really good. So I've got some grill grates up top. And again, I think this is even heavier duty than the top grill grate. So yeah, this is going to last a long time. Military grade steel, I think, if that's a thing. And I think you could buy those before as an upgrade separately, but they now come standard with the new original. So the next thing, something that I'm actually really happy about and excited about, is the new ash catching device, or kind of ash drop prevention device. So as you can see here, we've got under there, we've got our vents. So this is open right now, and we can open and close that quite easily just here, which we'll talk about in a second. But this goes over the top, and what that means is charcoal and ash, when it drops down, won't drop through the vents, which means that I can cook on my artificial grass or decking and I don't have to worry about ash falling through. That was a real concern for me before. I didn't want little burn holes in my wooden decking, so I'm really happy about that. So you can see this on both sides. They come out, you don't have to put them in, but there's plenty of room for airflow, so you don't need to worry about it kind of blocking airflow. And previously as well, when this wasn't here, ash would also often build up on here and it would restrict airflow. Now with this, there's a nice opening, airflow can get in, ash is not going to drop. It's going to be much better. Little section here for kind of dumping charcoal and wood if you're doing kind of indirect cooking. Also on the inside, just under this top grate, you can see you've got two holes here. These are actually probe ports, so you can close these, shut it down, or keep them open if you've got some maybe digital temperature probes. You've got two holes, you could put plenty of probes through there, but I guess one for ambient temperature measurement and one for measuring the internal temperature of the meat. Moving on to the outside of the grill, there's a new venting system, so you can nice and easily open these up or close them down and they've got these little notches on, so you can kind of remember or take a picture of where you were when you were cooking at a certain temperature, compared to the old style, which was a little bit trickier and sometimes got stuck, and they also got really hot as well, and sometimes you'd be trying to dial in the temperature, get it nice and spot on, and it would get stuck, and you push it and it would fly open, so it wasn't always easy to control. So just like on top below, you've got this venting system, so it just matches what's above, and again, it's super easy to get hold of. You can kind of easily grab it. You don't have to put your hand right under and try and fiddle with a scorching hot piece of metal. You can just quite easily control the vents from either side, and obviously you've got them on this side and this side as well. You can get an indirect cooking situation on and just easily control the temperatures here, really start to dial it in. So coming around to the back, you've got that probe port here, nice little pinwheel design. You can close that up, open it, probe port's open. If you're not going to use it, you can just keep it closed. And you've also got a little hole here on the back, so you can put a little thermometer in. The PKTX I had a tell-true thermometer come with it, and they've not provided it this time, but they've provided a little adapter, so if you want to get a little thermometer, a little tell-true analog thermometer, you can set that on there. I think one of the best things about this is the shelf, so it's collapsible, really easy, really sturdy, really easy to put up, really easy to put down, and it's just going to help storage, particularly in my garden where I'm kind of running out of space. And it's a lot bigger than the previous one that I had on the TX. It's also got a really useful little shelf at the bottom. You can keep anything you want on there, maybe a little bag of charcoal, tongs, wood, whatever. The wheels at the back, so you can easily pull it along, and then here we've got some adjustable legs, so maybe if your back garden maybe isn't even, you can just twist these legs and the height will adjust independently. The quality on this is insane. It's just really robust, sturdy, and it will probably outlive you if you look after it. So I'm really happy with it, and I can't wait to cook on it. It's got a brand new hinge system as well, so this is a lot thicker and a lot more better engineered, I guess, than the previous one. Much less likely to kind of unhinge when you're opening it. So that's pretty much it. A quick look around the new PK Original. I didn't do much with it today. I'm just gonna season it, so I'm gonna spray it with canola oil or rapeseed oil if you're in the UK. Make sure it's nice and covered, all the grates. Make sure the bottom vents are open, top vents are open. Dump some charcoal in, just get it absolutely roaring, and essentially just going to be seasoning it. So in my next video on the PK, I'm going to be doing a proper cook. Haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Probably something low and slow, because I really want to make use of those new vents. So let me know in the comments below if there's something that you want to see, if there's something I didn't cover, and I'll put this video out. I'll check those comments, and then I'll make sure that when I come to do the cook, I'll cover anything that I might have missed. So thanks again to Pro Smoke for sorting me out with this grill. I can't wait to use it. The link will be in the description below as to where you can go and buy it. So like, comment, share, subscribe, do all those things, and I'll see you in a couple of days for a new video.